So, in The Hulk, it explores Bruce Banner's origin, played by Eric Bana, after a lab accident involving gamma radiation. He transforms into a giant green skinned creature known as the Hulk. Whenever stressed or emotionally provoked, the United States military pursues him and he clashes with his biological father, played by Nick Nolte, who we'll talk about the cast list later, who has dark plans for his son. All right, so this movie went into so many, like, when it comes to the production of this film, this movie had some major development during the production of the film. Like, we got like Jonathan. I'll bring them up. I'll bring the names up right here. I have the names right here in on my laptop. I took a lot of notes. I took a bunch of notes, so it's all here on my laptop, and I'm just gonna read it to you. So, all of these producers and producers, writers, directors, they bought Jonathan Hensley Slay. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but anyway, he he wanted the Hulk to, when Hulk entered pre-production, they wanted like to use prosthetic makeup and computer animation, and they wanted to create an original villain for the movie, not not any villain from the source material. I guess there was like there was a villain arch enemy named called Novak. He and there was like another convict who transforms into a combination of a human ant and a beetle. Okay. And that he wanted to create he wanted to create his own original idea. And then you have another guy here named Michael France, who wanted to keep a lot of who wanted to keep a lot of things from the source materials and the 1980s TV show, which it's not the greatest, but it's definitely something that is loved by fans. The 1980s Hulk TV show, but yeah. And then later we got Ang Lee. So yeah, so we got like it went through a lot of development and a lot of during the production. But anyway, let's jump into the cast list. We got Eric Bana as Bruce Banner, the Hulk. We have Sam Elliott as General Ross, Thunderbolt Ross, and we have Nick Nolte as his father, as Bruce Banner's father. I think David. Yeah, I don't know why I want to say Daniel so bad. Yeah, I don't know why I wanted to say Daniel, but no, his name is David Banner. But yes, so they kind of did a lot of combination. So instead of bringing a villain from the comic books, they kind of combined his father with the Absorbing Man character from the comic books. So it's like a what's the word, composition, a component, I don't know, but anyway, it's like a combination of those two characters. The Absorbing Man and David Banner. So yeah, and also Jennifer Connelly as Betty Ross. Jennifer Connelly, who is, I don't think I've ever reviewed a movie with her in it. I think this is the first movie I've reviewed with Jennifer Connelly starring in. Yeah, on my YouTube channel. I just want to say one thing about Jennifer Connelly. She is a gorgeous goddess. And I cannot believe Paul Bettany, I really can't believe Paul Bettany, the Vision, is married to this gorgeous human being, this gorgeous goddess. I mean, like her eyes, her eyebrows, her voice, her face. She's beautiful. She's like one of the most beautiful, if not the beautiful woman on the planet. But anyway, I was like watching. So yeah, I was watching this movie and I kept staring at Jennifer Connelly's face because she's so beautiful. I'm pretty sure all of us guys did. Well, straight guys. But anyway, this movie, what do I think about Hulk? You know, it's really complicated. You know, it's kind of it's kind of complicated because this movie is a great, you know, it's a great drama movie. It kind of reminded me of this movie. I would compare this movie. I would 100% compare this movie with Superman Returns. That, yeah, this movie is on the same level of Superman Returns. A lot of dialogue, not a lot of action, unfortunately. And this is a superhero movie. This is a Hulk. Not, you know, it's more than that. It's a Hulk movie. It's kind of like Superman. You know, in Superman, I want to see, we all came to the movie theaters to see Superman kick some ass. And in this movie, we want to see Hulk like smashing. We want to see him like destroying and, you know, beating up some bad guys and monsters and creatures. We want to see that. And yeah, there is some, but overall, this is a really, overall, there's a lot of dialogue. It's very risky. I felt like it was a very risky move. I don't know if it was Ang Lee, the director's, you know, director's idea, Ang Lee, or for someone else, but it was a bold move. It was very ambitious and a bit risky, and risky too. But yeah, like I said, this movie is a lot of dialogue, and I like that. I love that. I love. It's not a, you know, this movie isn't a good. It's not a great movie. All right, it's not a great movie, but it's not one. But it's not the worst movie. It's not the worst superhero movie I've seen. And trust me, I've seen a lot of worst movies, a lot of horrible movies, like Morbius, for example, Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. If we're talking about only Marvel movies, then yeah, those are some examples. So yeah, trust me, I've seen worse. This isn't one of them. And with the, and you know, through the dialogue, it really helps build the relationships, and we get to know a lot more, like a lot more of these characters. And I believe that all the cast members, the main cast, did a tremendous job. I mean, it's their job. You know, as actors, your job is to act, is to deliver the best acting performance as you possibly can. And I think all of them, Eric Bana, Sam Elliott, Jennifer Connelly, Nick Nolte, especially Nick Nolte, all did a great job with that. Excuse me. But yeah, there's a lot of talking and talking and talking and a lot less action. And let's talk about the CGI. It's not good. It's really not good. It feels like when, you know, when Bruce Banner transforms into the Hulk, they used a lot of CGI, and I felt like it didn't work. It felt like I was looking at a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, really old video game. A really old last generation video game. It was really bad. The CGI in this movie is really bad, and I feel, in my opinion, it's outdated. So yeah, the CGI is really bad in this movie. Another thing that I thought was, you know, I understand what they're trying to do. They are treating this movie as a comic book, but comic books are one thing, movies are another, especially in this case, live action movies. And I felt like, you know, the whole panels, zooming in, zooming out, the swipe left, right, up, down. You know, the different horizontal, vertical panel shots. I felt like, and also like it was it was it was horrible. It was horrible to. It was a horrible decision. I wish they would have just treated this as a normal movie, not a comic book movie, because I feel like that whole editing decision with a transition from one scene to another was a bad move, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah. And yeah, I don't want to talk about the CGI. Yeah, the CGI. Oh god, especially Hulk fighting those CGI disgusting looking dogs. That is the worst. When Hulk was fighting those three like gamma radiated dogs, like a poodle and I don't even know what the other breeds were, but the CGI looked awful. It looked awful. Oh god. And I do know that people say that I didn't think, in my opinion, I didn't think Edward Norton looked like the Hulk. I didn't think they copied and pasted his face on the Hulk's body. Like when it came to Mark Ruffalo, like yeah, I can see they used Mark Ruffalo's, like they motion captured his face. They used Mark Ruffalo's facial features, and I feel like, but this one, I feel like yeah, they did the same thing with Eric Bana. The Hulk looks like Eric Bana. It's not just Mark Ruffalo. But anyway, yeah, I did think it was pretty fucked up. You know, his dad killing his mom. Of course, the dad kills the mom, and of course, the dad has problems. But yeah, but anyway, anyway, I thought Nick Nolte did an amazing job portraying this character. But yeah, like I said, it's not a bad movie. This movie isn't a bad movie. It's just, it's like I said, I would compare this movie with Superman Returns. A lot of dialogue, a lot less action. But anyway, if you've seen Hulk, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking your time to listening to my review. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I will see all of you lovely people really soon.